This video is an instructional video for the ideal gas experiment. The ideal gas experiment is simply a plunger that is used to compress air and measure pressure and temperature change. The setup consists of a computer interfacing with a plunger through a DAC system connected to the computer via USB cable. So go ahead and turn on the computer with the cable attached, and the computer should automatically log in, and you should come up to a desktop that looks similar to this. Go ahead and go to Data Studio. You should see an icon for it. Double click on the icon, and then that launches the program. The program itself should have a window that reads absolute pressure and temperature. The absolute pressure is measured in kilopascals. The temperature is measured in Celsius. If you just want to go ahead and see the data, click on Experiment, Monitor Data. You should see the pressure and temperature appear. Now, if you actually want to record data, go ahead and press Stop here, and then click on Experiment, and then Start Data. You should see right now that it's actually collecting data. For example, I'm going to go ahead and push down on the plunger and hold it. You see the temperature and the pressure increase, right? And then I'll go ahead and click Stop. So right now I just went ahead and collected some data. If you want to see it, you just go to File, Export Data. You're going to have to click on one at a time. So if you click on Run 1, that should be the run that you had. That'll go ahead and give you an option to export to text file. You can save it to the desktop, save it as whatever you want, call it whatever you want, and then you'll have the temperature. You have to save the pressure data and the temperature data separately. But if you go to the desktop and double click on your data, you should see a text file that comes up with a timestamp and the associated pressure or temperature. You can see that it records every tenth of a second change in pressure, and you should have the same thing in temperature. So you go ahead and you copy that over to your computer via USB key or whatever means you have, and combine it all into a Excel spreadsheet, and then follow the instructions in the lab handout for processing the data, and also follow the instructions in the lab handout for how to collect the data in terms of exactly what to do with the plunger and such. That concludes the instructional video for the ideal gas experiment.